Welcome back to the Irish Bandit channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I, as always, am your host, the one, the only, the second Irish Bandit. Last week on the various artist mod review showcase, I said we had to talk about this mod this week because there's a lot to unpack with this one, folks. I'm just gonna get right down to it. I am reviewing Doki Pink Eyes today. Now, I didn't play the original version. I played the version that came with the Doki Exit Music Redux 1.1 update. I have no idea why they added this. I think it was just for shiggles. If you don't know what that is, it's just a abbreviated form of and giggles. But I gotta say, I hated this mod with every fiber of my being. Now, a while back, I said I was looking through the assets of this game and saw something that I won't be reposting because it's too graphic and I don't want that stuff on my channel. But when I saw this, I was like, oh, I hope I can change this and this doesn't happen. I couldn't change it and it happened. So let's get right into this mod. You know, usually I like to talk about things that I liked about mod, things I didn't like. There was nothing I liked about this mod, so let's just dive right into it. So if I'm not mistaken, the game begins like the original DDLC and then just devolves from there. Like, there's so much that happens with this game. Now, there's one thing that happened because I kept getting error messages along the way. I don't know if that was part of the game or if it was just like corrupted files or something. So I'm not going to judge it based on that. But what I will judge it on is just the weird stuff that happens, like missing sprites, grammar that is just atrocious. It'll have the main character speaking, but it won't say like your name when you input it. It'll just be, the top will just be blank and it'll be like narration, but the main character is speaking. So I don't know if any of this was all intentional to make it just a bad mod, but if it wasn't intentional, oh boy, because this goes on for quite a while until something horrific happens, which I'll get into in a moment. I'm not going to go into full detail. But if you played Pink Eyes, you know what I'm talking about here. So this happens for a while where there's just spelling mistake after grammatical error. And it just got on my nerves after a while. I'm clicking through this game and I'm seeing spelling mistakes, errors in grammar, narration where there shouldn't be narration, dialogue where there shouldn't be dialogue. And it's just, oh, would you please just, why did you release this mod if all of this is happening? You should have had somebody check this for the spelling mistakes, for everything. It was just, oh, an assault on my nerves. It was that bad to get through. And then there's one part of the game where you see a shadowy image of Natsuki and the main character, and it's overshadowing everything. Like, it's overshadowing the text box. It's overshadowing the actual images in the game. That I couldn't get over. It only lasted like maybe a couple minutes, maybe. But it was still annoying enough that you couldn't read anything. And that really, even with the original game, that kind of ticks me off with one of the scenes in the game where a character is standing over the text box and you can barely read what's being said. But I kind of let it go with the original game because that game was actually well made, unlike this one. So there's that complaint with the game. My biggest complaint with this, though, is the ending. That ending did not need to be. I was appalled by this ending. Give me a moment. The night I'm filming this, my Pittsburgh Penguins have lost their first round series against the New York Rangers. I'm kind of mad right now. So I'm going to take a couple seconds. I'm going to cool off, cool down, control my anger because this is going to come out in a rage if I keep continuing. So give me one moment. Okay, I've had a few moments. I'm feeling a little better, not totally better, but well enough. So yeah, the ending of Pink Eyes. Well, the grammar improves, the spelling improves. They have that going for it at least. But there's so much weird stuff that happens. Like the what happens at the end of Act 2 with Yuri happens in this game and nobody seems to care. So that kind of disturbed me a little bit. And then there's what happens with Natsuki. I think it's either you go over to Natsuki's house or Natsuki comes over to your house. I don't know. And she starts like, "Ooh, MC, do you want to go upstairs?" Wink, wink. He's like, "Yeah, let's go upstairs." And she lays on the bed and he just, "Let me get some protection on." I put on rubber gloves and I grab a lead pipe from under my bed. What? What was the point of that? And the sound effects just amplified the heinousness of this. Then that image. That was a horrific image. And I strongly condemn the creators of this mod for that. That did not need to be. There was no need for that. No call for it. Just something that they should not have done. This mod should not have been made, in all honesty. Like, if I'm being truthful here. And then everything goes on as normal. It's just you, Monica, and Sayori left. And I don't care if I give spoilers to this game, because this game, I almost said a bad word. This game friggin' sucks. So I don't care if I give away spoilers to this. So you end up, or the main character ends up killing Natsuki with the lead pipe, stuffs her body in a duffel bag, and tosses the bag over the side of a railing with a pair of her father's gloves in them, implicating him in her murder. Oh yeah, and he also goes to her place, makes it look like a struggle. Yes, now I remember, because it was all at the main character's place, and then he went to Natsuki's, made it look like a struggle, and made it look like her father killed her. I didn't like that in Blue Skies. Why would I like that here? Like, and you know, if you've watched any of my mod reviews, you know how much I love Blue Skies. Still need to get through it and finish all the other routes in it, but that'll come. I'm going to talk about my next review in a bit. That review's not going to be for a while. But no, I detested this game. It was not fun, mean-spirited. Even if they were intentional, the spelling mistakes and the grammatical errors were just got on my nerves so badly. I cannot recommend this mod. I don't know why Wretched Team put this on as part of the 1.1 update for Redux. And I do not recommend this game one bit. It is just terrible, mean-spirited, not fun at all. And giving it a ranking, I give it the first ever mod to get this rating of a 0. Do not play this mod. It is not worth it. Granted, I'm not... Well, I don't want to say I'm not a Natsuki fan, because I am. She is one of my favorite characters. Well, in a game with only 4 characters, well, I guess technically 5 if you count the main characters. So she'd be like, out of 5 characters, she'd be number 4. But very close for to Yuri, honestly and truthfully. And with the writing that I've done for her with my fan fiction series, it's made me appreciate Natsuki more. But even as someone who originally wasn't a big fan of Natsuki. I won't say I didn't like her, but who wasn't a big fan of Natsuki? No, I can't I can't endorse this mod, and I cannot recommend it under any circumstances. So yeah, stay away from this mod at all costs. So as I was saying, it's going to be a little bit of time before the next mod review. Right now, I'm currently playing through Windows to Your Heart, and that will be the next review, but I just started it, so it's going to be a while before I finish it. When I do, though, you can expect a review right here on the channel. And what I can tell you so far from playing it, it's an original story, and I really like it. So we'll see what happens. I'll have a full review coming for you very, very soon. Quick side note, I was trying to wait until that friggin' siren passed before I made this take, but I'm in such a bad mood right now that I'm sorry if this video seems a little short, because yeah, I just want to get this done. I'm in that bad of a mood. Thinking about this game and the Penguins losing the playoffs, just, I'm not going to get into it. But what did you think of Pink Eyes? Did you hate it as much as I do, or did you like it? And if you liked it, let me know why. Let me know in the comments section down below. I'd really love to hear. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. Also down below in the description, you're going to see a link to all my social media and ways you can support this channel. You can follow me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Usually I do that the other way around, but Reddit. You can also get all your Irish Bandit stuff at the Irish Bandit store on Redbubble. That link's going to be down there too. Do not forget that the pre-sale for the Kindle e-reader version of Shade Falling will be coming very, very soon. In fact, I'll have a video about that next week, so stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, tap the bell and you'll be notified whenever a brand new video goes live. So again, sorry for the shortness of this video. Sorry if I seem very upset right now, but like I said, thinking about this game and what happens in it, and the combination of my Penguins losing the playoffs just kind of killed my willingness to do a video. I hate saying that because I do enjoy making videos, but today it's just, it felt like, it didn't feel like I wanted to. It felt like I had to, but I'll get into that another time. And then just quickly, videos are going to come to a halt for just a little bit, not too long, but just a little bit. I'm going to have the video about Shade Falling when the pre-sale is going to go live on Tuesday. And then my best friend is getting married in a couple weeks, so I'm going to be focusing my attention towards the wedding because I'm his best man. So anytime that I look to film is going to be dominated by wedding stuff. So I'm going to be focusing on that. So there's probably going to be a 1.5 to 2 week hiatus for videos. But I will be back with something else very, very soon. I might come back with a Criminal Minds Season 2 Top 5. We'll see. But until then, I will talk to you on Tuesday, and have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon.